She survived an assassination, married a legend, and built a $50 million empire. Yet most people have no idea who Rita Marley really is. The truth? She's not just Bob Marley's widow. From global honors to heartbreaking loss and whispers about her mysterious final years, this is the untold story of the woman who became a reggae queen in her own right. Born on July 25, 1946, in Santiago de Cuba, Rita Marley was not destined to remain in the background. Her roots, however, would soon find firm soil in Jamaica, where she was raised by her Aunt Viola in the bustling, vibrant energy of Kingston. From her earliest days, music seemed to call to her like an ancestral echo. She captivated audiences with a voice that trembled with soul, winning hearts on Jamaica's Lana Man's Children's Hour with a stirring rendition of Our Father Lord's Prayer. But fate was not content to let her be simply a singer. Rita was always going to be something more, someone bigger. Even as she studied practical nursing, life seemed to conspire to align her with greatness. When Rita met Robert Nesta Marley in the 1960s, it wasn't merely a union of hearts. It was the ignition of a movement. Their marriage on February 10, 1966, was more than a romantic vow. It was the foundation of a dynasty. Rita Marley became not only a wife but a partner in revolution, standing shoulder to shoulder with Bob Marley as he and the Wailers reshaped the soundscape of reggae music. Her early performances with the Selettes, alongside her cousin Constantine Dream Walker and Marlene Precious Gifford, laid the groundwork for a voice that would later become an essential harmony in the powerful trio, the I-Threes, with Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt. When Peter Tosh and Bunny Livingston departed from the Wailers in 1974, it was Rita Marley and the I-Threes who rose to fill that void, weaving divine harmonies into albums like Natty Dread and Rastaman Vibration. Her vocals were more than accompaniment. They were soul-stitching chants, echoing liberation, love, and struggle. Yet even then, few could predict the scope of what Rita Marley would become. Not just a singer, not merely a widow, but a force of nature commanding the Marley estate with a vision of a queen guarding a kingdom built on rhythm, rebellion, and redemption. When the armed men stormed the Marley residence on December 3rd, 1976, a hit pierced more than flesh. One found its way into Rita's head, narrowly missing her brain. And yet she stood, she sang. She showed up 2 days later at the Smile Jamaica concert, bandaged but unbroken, singing alongside Bob as if daring death itself to try harder next time. That performance wasn't just brave, it was historic. It became a symbol of resistance in a politically fractured Jamaica and a testament to the indomitable spirit of a woman who had already decided that fear would never write her story. After Bob Marley's passing in 1981, the weight of his legacy might have crushed a lesser soul. But Rita Marley stepped into her role as executor of his estate and mother of his children with the fierceness of a lioness. With her hand at the helm of the Bob Marley Foundation and the Bob Marley Museum in Kingston, she turned memories into monuments. She orchestrated the preservation of not just music, but meaning. Every note he sang was immortalized under her watchful care, ensuring that Bob Marley's vision of one love, of unity and revolution, would not wither in the winds of time. But Rita Marley was never content to live only through Bob's legacy. Her solo music career flourished with hits like One Draw, which stunned the world by climbing to the top of Billboard's disco chart, marking history as the first reggae song to achieve such acclaim. That single alone sold over 2 million copies, and with every note, Rita reminded the world. This was her voice, her message, her fight. She collaborated across genres, lending her talents to pop star Fergie on Mary Jane's Shoes, proving her relevance across generations and genres. As she turned 78 in 2025, Rita Marley's lifestyle is a testament to decades of sacrifice and reward, pain and glory. Her net worth, estimated to be over $50 million, is not merely a figure. It is the culmination of an empire built on vinyl and vision. Yet, Rita's wealth isn't measured in dollars alone. It is etched in the 6 children she has nurtured and raised, each carrying forward the torch of Marley. Sharon Marley, born before her marriage to Bob, was lovingly adopted by him and stands today as a powerhouse in the arts and activism. Ziggy Marley, David by birth, has etched his name in the books of reggae legends, winning multiple Grammy Awards. Stephen Marley, no less accomplished, weaves musical stories that echo with echoes of his father's genius. Cedella Marley brings balance and style to the family legacy, while Stephanie and Rita Marley add layers of grace and voice to this intergenerational symphony of talent and purpose. Their mother, Rita Marley, watches with pride from her stunning property in Nassau, Bahamas. A home not just of bricks and beauty, but of memory and meaning. The estate, known as La Randa, is a 3,900 square foot Caribbean gem that whispers luxury and tranquility. With 3 expansive bedrooms and 3 tastefully crafted bathrooms, the home speaks softly of elegance. Sunlight pours through wide windows, casting golden glows on the furniture that rests beneath handcrafted ceilings. The kitchen, redesigned with both heritage and innovation, becomes more than a place for meals. It is a sanctuary where recipes and rhythms are passed down, one heartbeat at a time. A separate one-bedroom guest house on the same grounds offers privacy for guests and grandchildren, a space where the echoes of past concerts may be heard faintly on the breeze. Beyond the walls of La Randa lies a tropical escape wrapped in lush greenery, where a private pool gleams beneath the Bahamian sun and the air smells of sea salt and legacy. With access to prestigious Palm Cay Beach Club, the estate stands as a symbol of Rita Marley's stature, a place where wealth whispers, never screams. Though listed for sale in 2020, the property remains a legend in itself, like its owner, a piece of Marley history framed in palm trees and sky. But even paradise is no shield from loss. In Ghana, another of Rita Marley's properties, a cherished recording studio built atop Mount Aquapum, was reduced to ashes in a 2010 fire. That inferno did more than destroy walls and wires. It swallowed master tapes, original recordings, and priceless relics of musical revolution. The estimated loss of $20 million could not compare to the emotional toll. Still, Rita stood tall, channeling her heartbreak into purpose, rebuilding not with timber but with tenacity. The humanitarian in her rose like a phoenix. Through the Rita Marley Foundation, she has uplifted thousands across continents. From Jamaica to Ghana to Ethiopia, Rita has become a matron saint of social justice and education. Her foundation adopted 35 Ethiopian children, not as charity but as family, ensuring they would know opportunity and dignity. In Ghana, she empowered over 200 children at the Concanura Methodist School with access to better education and resources. The Africa Unite concert she inspired rang across nations as anthems of solidarity, hope, and homecoming. Her scholarship programs for music students in Ghana continue to birth the next generation of global artists, carrying the reggae flame into fresh futures. Recognition found her, not in hollow praise, but in sacred accolades. Jamaica draped her in the Order Jamaica. The International Reggae and World Music Awards saluted her commitment to the spirit of reggae. In 2024, the city of Miramar, Florida, alongside Consul General Oliver Mayer, awarded her the Winnie Mandela Humanitarian Award, a name befitting a woman whose life has mirrored resilience, service, and soul. Yet time does not pass without trial. A stroke in 2016 threatened to dim her spark, and a cruel internet false information in 2021 falsely claimed her death, sending waves of anguish through fans worldwide. But Rita Marley remained breathing, smiling, giving. In her, the world continues to witness what it means to survive everything and still sing. In 2025, Rita Marley's car collection may not rival those of billionaires, but what sits in her garage represents elegance and journey rather than opulence. A modest yet regal black Mercedes-Benz, a symbol of both power and class, remains a preferred vehicle. Quietly parked outside her home like a sentinel of her travels. Each scratch on the paint, each mile on the odometer tells a story. A drive to a recording studio, a journey to a school in Ghana, a silent ride back from a speech in Kingston. Her cars are not luxuries, they are companions in her crusade. Rita Marley's legacy is not housed in concrete or chrome. It is built in voices, in lives touched, in children raised not only by blood but by love. Her presence remains magnetic, her influence eternal. She is the woman who loved a legend and became one. The matriarch of reggae's royal family, she has given the world more than music. She has given it meaning. And as the world watches, the rhythm of Rita Marley plays on. Now that you've seen the fire, the grace, and the empire Rita Marley built, what moved you the most? Was it her survival, her sacrifices, or the silent power with which she shaped generations? Do you think Rita gets the recognition she truly deserves beyond the Marley name? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Her story deserves to be remembered by you, and if stories like this inspire you, teach you, or make you feel something real, subscribe. Because the next icon we reveal may just change the way you see music, history, and legacy forever.